All new as we come on the air tonight in our continuing coverage on the Bibb County Jail. Georgia's U.S. senators are calling for a federal investigation into conditions at the Bibb County Jail. In a letter to Attorney General Pam Bondi, the senators voiced concerns about health, safety, and possible civil rights violations. Jasmine Lee is live tonight outside the jail with more on what's behind the senators' joint request. Jasmine.
That's right, Frank and Lori. This comes after a series of violent incidents, including a deadly stabbing in early June and years of complaints about unsafe conditions at the jail. This year alone, we've reported 5 deaths inside the jail. Now, lawmakers say enough is enough. The Bibb County Jail has been criticized for years with reports of overcrowding, rodents, and broken plumbing and unsafe conditions for both inmates and staff. But recent violence has brought new attention and a 6-point action plan to make changes. 22-year-old Brielle Johnson was fatally stabbed in June. Now a total of 9 inmates are charged in his death. Another inmate was scalded with boiling water in April. And last year, Stephen Fawcett died after experiencing a medical episode and being tased by deputies. All those events, Senators Warnock and Ossoff cite as reasons for asking the Department of Justice to investigate. Now, Frank and Lori, the letter does say the senators are encouraged by recent plans to address some of these issues, but they want the Justice Department to determine whether inmates' civil rights are being violated. We're live at the Bibb County Jail. Jasmine Lee, 13 WMAZ News.
All right, Jasmine, thanks very much. We talked with Mayor Lester Miller recently about the status of some of the plans designed to improve conditions at the jail.
They've reduced the population by about 100 inmates and want to work on cutting down the time between indictments and arraignments.
What does success look like? Looks like having fewer inmates at the jail, but still having a safe community. It looks like having fewer incidents at the jail. It looks like having a lower recidivism rate.
Within the last hour, we've heard from Sheriff David Davis. He said in part, quote, "Members of the Bibb County Sheriff's Office and I look forward to working with the Department of Justice on this investigation if and when the Attorney General grants this request."
We also received a statement from the state NAACP President Gerald Griggs. Griggs said, quote, "We are pleased that our senators heard our call to get the Department of Justice engaged in what's happening at the Bibb County Detention Facility."